this, or you can get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. We're here to do a reaction to Jim Croce. I think that's how you say his name. Bad boy Leroy Brown. So I'm excited to get into this. I know nothing about this, but I'm super excited, and I can't do this without my man Phenom 202. What say you?
Phenom 202 D-Day representative. I can see why this can have you a little tongue-tied. Is Jim Croce, Bad Leroy Brown. You ain't even heard the song, but Bad Leroy Brown got you shook already, boy. So, yeah, I'm ready to get into it, man. The song came out in 73. This is what, and it went #1 on the Billboard. This was Jim Croce's one of his biggest hits, and he didn't get to enjoy it that much because he died in a plane crash a little bit after that, yo.
Man.
But yeah, I'm ready to get into it, man. I ain't gonna lie, I heard a little bit of the song when I was getting it, but when I heard the title "Bad Leroy Brown," the rapper Common had a song called "Sold by the Pound," and his first line was, "I'm as bad as Leroy Brown. I'm not a pro, but a noun and now." "Sold by the Pound," one of his biggest hits, and he happened to be from Chicago. Bad Leroy Brown's from Chicago. It's a storytelling song, so let's get into it.
All right, well, let's do this in 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now Leroy, more in trouble. You see, he stand about 6'4". Although downtown ladies call him treetop lover, all the men just call him sir. And it's bad Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong. And meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Leroy, he a gambler. And he like his fancy clothes. And he like to wear his diamond rings in front of everybody's nose. He got a custom Continental. He got a Eldorado too. He got a 32 gun in his pocket for fun. He got a razor in his shoe. It's bad Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong. And meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, Friday, about a week ago, Leroy shooting dice. And at the edge of the bar sat a girl named Doris, and oh, that girl looked nice. Well, he cast his eyes upon her, and the trouble soon began. And Leroy Brown, he learned to dance about a messing with the wife of a jealous man. And it's bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, the two men took to fighting, and when they pulled down from the floor, Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. And it's bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. And it's bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Yeah, he was better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog.
Man, listen.
Yeah. Bad boy Leroy Brown.
Bad Leroy Brown.
Bad
don't-
Leroy Brown.
Don't
Yes.
call him boy because he got a gun and a knife and he got everything on him, yo. He stayed with the y'all means, yo. Yeah. Yo, this is a good song, yo. It was a good
Yeah.
song. One thing I like about the song, It sounded like a gospel song. So I was doing some reading. It said this track was inspired by ragtime, piano sound, and laid back groove that made it stand out from typical rock songs of that era. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. So
This
what
is
you
a great
think?
song, man. Good story. Nice tempo, fun, and you're on the edge of your seat, just wondering what's going to happen because you got bad Leroy Brown. But bad Leroy Brown ends up in a bad situation at the end. So he was big and bad, but there was somebody bigger and badder, and it showed at the end. He ended up in pieces, like Reese's pieces,
Like a jigsaw
puzzle. I like, God damn, you done cut his ass up, something awful. So, but other great song, man. I really enjoyed this, man. Really, really enjoyed this. I did hear bits and pieces of this song before, but not by this individual. Probably a cover on of somebody else, but just the bad boy Leroy Brown part, but I didn't hear any of this other part of the song. So great song, man. I love hearing this for the first time in its entirety.
Definitely, yo. And like the words to the song, like it's crazy, yo. Like it said, Leroy was a flashy, tough guy from the south side of Chicago who thinks he's the baddest man in town. The thing about it is, I want to get your take on this too. You never mess with another man's wife because you never know how that man he can start get that Superman strength. You start flirting with his wife in front of him, like it could go down.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you, yo. Like, R.I.P. the kid, my wife who passed. She always said, like, if I had to fight for her honor, don't fight. It ain't worth it because stuff come up.
Yeah.
Manslaughter, jail. It don't matter. So she was like, just don't be a tough guy. Come home to your family. You know what I'm saying? But this was back in the 70s. How was that kind of dialogue in your household?
I don't think we've ever had that dialogue, but it's a good dialogue to have because you're right. It's not worth it. So many things can go left in that situation, and then nobody comes out on top. It's just bad all the way around. So that's good that Kia even had that conversation with you. Because some people let their emotions get into it, and things go left real quick. And I probably would if somebody was flirting with my wife and I'm right there. I'm like, yo, dude, what you doing, man? Blah, 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 And now I'm thinking after listening to this song, I might have to take a step back. Be like, you know what? It ain't worth it.
Yeah.
It ain't worth it.
Yeah, and this I know it was a different time and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because it kind of happened before in my life where I had to step up like that. And she kind of was like, don't. You know what I'm saying? Just, you got kids, you got me, you got job, all this stuff.
Yeah.
But but this is the 70s, yo. The 70s, they cut you deep back then.
Put
That's
that,
what they
knife out.
yeah. I'm interested in learning more about Jim Croce's, his catalog, because they said this is one of his big hits, so he must have other big hits. You know what I'm saying? And no, I'm ready to get into him, man. Like, this was a really good tune. I love the music. I love the storytelling. Like I said, it had a little church feel. It had a little clapping on it. A little choir came in it. Yeah, it's a dope song, yo.
I definitely want to hear more from Jim Croce. You guys out there in the interwebs, let us know other songs from Jim Croce so we can get into this guy's catalog, man, because this was a really nice. If this is one of his hits, then I'm sure you guys know what the other hits are. So let us know in the comments below. This has been absolutely great. As always, my name is Corey Roy. That's Phenom 202, and we'll be back with another reaction. Peace.
Yep.
You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that.